Hey guys, back with another episode. It's me again on your screen. If you're new to my channel and you've never seen my face before, sorry, I just got my hair done, so I'm still figuring out my box. So I bought my mom's made my hair. Very cute. This is what we were doing today. I also had eye exam today, but not the point. It's just very exciting. Anywho, so what we're gonna be doing is a Q&A plus do my makeup with me. So I'm just gonna do my makeup while I answer these questions, I guess because I didn't know what to do while I was answering the questions. And I wanted to add something to it. So like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you haven't already. Or wait till the end if you do like the video. And comment what you guys want to see. I need some more video ideas like straight from you guys so I know that I'm like giving you guys, you know, the vibes. So we're gonna get started. I have like 10 or 11 questions that I asked.
I got to my Instagram story when I asked you guys to send me questions for my Q&A.
If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with my story, my daily life. We're gonna get right into it. Okay, so the first question is gonna be my age. Well, I'm basically gonna ask like a few and yeah, the first question is going to be, how old am I? I'm 21 years old. These first few questions are just going to be like more general questions. If I have like viewers who don't know me at all, like follow me on Instagram or anything like that. Yeah, I'm 21 years old. I turned 21 in August. I'm a Leo. Yeah, I'm a summer baby. So to add some more detail, summer is my favorite season in case you wanted to know. Okay, second question is my occupation and what do I do? A lot of these questions are going to be like college related, and for those of you who don't know or haven't seen my other videos, I am in college, but my occupation is a hairstylist. I have been hairstyling for like 6 or 7 years now. My mom taught me around my end of freshman, sophomore year of high school, so we've been doing it for a while. I do all types of protective styles, like what's in my hair basically, and I'm not really being too heavy on my eyebrows, y'all, because I just want to fill them in a little so then I can brush them on. Okay, the next question I got on my story was, how single are you? I don't really know how to answer that question. I don't know how to answer that question. That was a funny question to me, also considering who it came from, which I could disclose that, but I won't. I am 100% single, I guess, so to say. I don't know what that means, but until someone asks me to be their girlfriend in a formal manner, I'm single. I'm not gonna say I don't have a bookie, but the next question is going to be, where are you from? I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so that's something I thought I talked about in a couple of my videos before, but again, just for people who may not know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so I am a city girl. Going to school in the mountains is completely different from where I live, so that's been a hassle, but we're surviving, and yeah. Now we're getting a little more in-depth with the questions. Next one is going to be, how do you deal with stressful days in college? It's kind of hard to do while I'm doing my makeup, okay? I would say it goes as it goes. I would say with stressful days, a lot of times the solution for me is sleep, because my stress comes from probably me just having things back to back, assignments that I let pile up. Like, don't let things pile up. Like, I know it's easy to say, like, don't procrastinate, but I am a huge procrastinator, and that gets me in my biggest issues. Like, I will have something due on Friday, and because I just know I'm a student who can, like, get it done, I'll just, like, save it for, like, Wednesday or Thursday, and then I get to Wednesday, and I have, like, 1,000 things to do. I have a whole shift on Thursday. Whatever. Do not procrastinate. Like, line your things up. With stressful days, I really just, it's like a wake-up call for me to separate and plan out my things. So with stressful days, I either just take a nap, regroup. Honestly, I just listen to music through everything. I usually cry it out. You're gonna have these moments where you need to just like let out all your emotions because you need to let it out. If you need to go in your room in between your classes and scream in a pillow, do that. Like, you have to let it out. You have to be emotional. You're gonna overload yourself. And college is all about burnout, and like, it's like the #1 battle you're fighting, like not going into burnout. So some days I just pray out loud, of course. Definitely pray more. Things are like stressing me back to back. I literally just like keep regrouping myself. Really, I have to say things out loud. At college, you're by yourself. Like, even if you have friends, you don't really have those family members who like know you for real. Like, it's kind of hard. So yeah, I would just say regroup, pray, let it out. And sometimes if you just can't overcome what's going on, save it for when you have to cross those bridges. Don't overwhelm yourself. Take a nap, take a break, do what feels best for you. The next question is going to be, how do you maintain / stay consistent with going to the gym? I would say this is another thing I'm going to start with. I haven't figured it out yet, but I have learned, like, mostly with the gym, when it comes to working out, you have to push yourself. Like, there are times when I am not in the mood, but like my mind is there, my body's like not. So sometimes it's about listening to yourself and like knowing when your rest days are. That's a huge part of muscle recovery, which I wasn't really taking as seriously as I should have, because I would work, like, I work full-time. I try to like keep up my full-time work with my full-time classes, and it's just like I overwhelm myself a lot. And it's just like, I just started doing like workout splits so that actually stick to. So I have like Mondays, say like glutes and hamstrings, Tuesdays abs, cardio, Wednesdays like back and biceps, or biceps and triceps. Like make workout splits. You literally have to write things down. You have to make it fun for yourself as well. So if you have to get like a whole planner just dedicated to your workouts, do that, because it'll make it so much more fun for you. Like that's the most important thing. Like I like to look forward to it. So when I like plan something the day before while I'm in the gym for the next day, or I think about my workout split, it just, you know, it gets me there. If I say I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow from 1 to 4 p.m. at some point, literally like on my own behind about it. I'm like, okay, so it's 1:30, it's 1:45. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you know, just hold yourself accountable. That's the best answer I can give for that one. What do you see yourself doing in 5 years realistically? Emphasis on realistically. No, I don't know, but this is one of those questions. Sometimes your mind changes about your career path. 5 years, okay, so it's 2024. I'm planning to graduate by the end of this year, next year. 2028, 2029, I definitely see myself, one, stable enough to live on my own. I'm not gonna be like superficial, like 5 years ago, I probably would have said that about now, but one, I'm gonna be 26 in 5 years. I feel like I wanna be at least starting the career path that I know I wanna be like in for the rest of my life. Not starting, but I wanna be comfortable at least in my career. I want my business to be at a certain successful point. I don't know exactly where I want my business is to be by the time I'm 26, but I do want to be at least half of a millionaire by the time I'm 25. So I'm gonna be honest, by 26, and that's just me not being like too like, you know, just gonna manifest it. No, that's always something that's been in my mind. It's always something that's been in my just, you know, path, in my like my drive. I want to go really far, and I have a lot of things that I know I need to do, but in 5 years, I do realistically see myself still learning, still going through phases, still messing up a little bit, but, you know, just comfortable in my job enough to have, you know, my own vehicle, pay for my own things. I definitely want to have gone on way more trips. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, I want to have a family and, like, be booed up with my house and kids. No, I do want to be in a stable relationship. I actually want to be in a more stable relationship prior to 26, but in God's timing. At 26, I definitely want to have been on like 5 more vacations. Like the next few years, the next 5 years, I want to go on vacation every single year. So to be honest, that's one of my biggest things. Like I have a checklist of fun I need to have, especially because I'm 21 right now. So I see myself just, you know, realistically, I want myself to be happy, like taking a deep breath, like not too pressured. I'm not reaching standards because I'm not breaking records. Like I realistically see myself still chilling, traveling with my mom, you know, but having my, you know, my bookie, my man, screaming my man somewhere on an island. Like that's where I see myself realistically, having fun, being a 26-year-old, making that money, and some things that have never been done. So I'm always gonna be working. I'm a working girl. Like the entrepreneur in me, the grind in me is never gonna stop. So soaking my 20s all in, because by then I'll probably be having a mental breakdown about 30. I'll go back to one of the college related questions. I don't even know what number question this is, but the next question is, if you had to change or add something to your college experience, what would it be? I'm gonna be honest. I have to make a video like more so in-depth explaining my college experience, but for those who know, like I started at one school and I transferred to the other, which is like right across the street. But I graduated in 2020, and to be honest with you guys, everything happens for a reason. I believe that God does everything in perfect timing. Although the fact that the pandemic fell in the year that I was gonna graduate, that is the only thing I would change about my college experience, because once you start sending out your letters, getting your acceptances, going on tours and stuff like that, that's part of your college experience. A lot of people have stories, went here, went there, saw this, and this, and I knew. Or like they felt it, you know, they at least had a vibe. I didn't tour any schools that like maybe know for sure I wanted to go there besides Morgan State University, and I didn't get to go there just because of like how everything went. It was just like whoever gave me the most money. That's kind of where I was going. That's kind of where I was going with it. And I knew 2 really close people who went to SUNY Oneonta at the time. So it was just like, we're gonna go. All in all, I wish I had like a literal mentor. I wish I spoke to like so much more alumni from different HBCUs. I honestly wish I would have went with my first choice and went to an HBCU. I'm not gonna lie. I went to high school for performing arts. I'm a dancer, I'm a performer, like I'm creative. I feel like I can do certain things at my university, and you can do certain things anywhere. And that's not an excuse to say like wherever you go, you can't take your shine. There are parts of the experience that I know would be guaranteed. Honestly, that would be the only thing I would change. Just me making my decision a little bit more cautiously without the overwhelming emotion of like the world going freaking nuts, the economy going nuts, not knowing like what's really going on. I was class of 2020. So my spring dance showcase, like things I look forward to were canceled. So I was in such an emotional state. I was just like in a slumber, and I just wish that even my first freshman year when I did go to SUNY, that I at least went to the classes. They were all online, but I wish that I was able to just, you know, mentally get through it so that I could have gotten those credits and I wouldn't be behind to where I am now. It's fine to take a year off. It's fine to, you know, mentally debrief. I just wish I hadn't still tried to jump into it. And then it just seemed like my process got like effed up, or like it was messed up. Yeah, that's how I answer that question. Okay, I don't know what else I have to do to my face. I think I have to put on blush, just a little bit of powder, and I think we're gonna be done. I think we only have 3 questions left, so that's good. Next question is a very good one. When your heart says yes, but your mind says no, what do you do? I have to find a way to make this really short so this video doesn't extend like 5 minutes and without talking about my ex. So let's try. And this is me talking to the women only because a woman asked me this question, but this is for men too. If your heart is saying yes, more than likely, our heart is more, we're talking about the heart, we're talking about emotion. We're talking about just, you know, invigorating emotion, head over heels. Even if it's not head over heels, usually emotions drive us to be way more impulsive. If your mind says no, more than likely that is your deepest gut feeling telling you no. Like if you have to second guess it, not second guess it, but second guess it, third guess it, fourth guess it. Like I'm talking about your mind is really not agreeing with what your heart is saying. You might want to listen to it. That is more than likely deepest gut intuition telling you not to. But at the same time, depending on the experiences you've been through, it could be you just be creating a defense mechanism. Any situation where your heart and mind are pulling you 2 different ways, number 1, pray. I don't know how much you guys pray, but I'm always gonna bring up God. I'm always gonna tell you to pray about it because he will literally show you like, this is what you're making up, this is what you want to see, this is where you want it to go, and this is how far it can go, and this is where they're gonna leave you at. Like, be very trusting in the fact that your mind is its greatest tool. And when you know what you know, you don't go back on it. So I just feel like when you're torn in that sense, pray about it. Just based off experience, we need to take a step back. It's better to be on the safe side of the crossfire and then seeing how they judge you, how they continue to put in their effort when they see you pull back, just for, you know, your own safety. Like, it's very easy to tell someone like, I'm just gonna pull back for my own. I've been through A, B, C, and D. This is looking like it, this is smelling like it to me. I'm not accusing you of being this person, I'm not accusing you of doing these actions. But what I'm telling you is what you've given me thus far is making me feel like this. Communicate that to them and take a step back, and literally reactions will tell you everything. You have to get the real out of people as early as you can. I realize I'm a very empathetic person. We always want to give people chances, we always want to give things a chance, because you always want to see the potential in something, but do not drain yourself. We cannot be drained. We cannot be out here doing 10 much. So pray about it, but definitely pull back to protect yourself first. And I feel like the biggest thing is just ask God, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this person? What am I here to show them? What am I here to receive from them? And yeah, I'm still learning myself, but that's how I would answer that one. What would you tell 9-year-old Symphony? I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about this question since I saw it 3 weeks ago, because I asked this question a really long time ago. Sorry, y'all. I don't have a perfect answer. There's no perfect answer to everything, but I would say at the bare minimum, 9-year-old Symphony was very, like I just said, very trusting, very gullible and everything, as I should have been at that time, but very just, you know, expecting of the world and of people to all be like the people, certain people I was raised around, like my grandmother, my uncle. I expected everyone to have the integrity that certain people in my family taught me to have, and have a certain respect. And I would just tell 9-year-old Symphony, like, baby, the world is not exactly what you think it is. Everybody didn't come from your house. Everyone didn't experience what you experienced. You can't save everyone. I would tell 9-year-old Symphony this. I would tell 10-year-old Symphony this. I would tell 12-year-old Symphony this. You cannot save everyone. It is not your job. You can't even save yourself sometimes. I would also tell 9-year-old Symphony, you are beautiful. You are smart. I mean, mommy tells you you're intelligent every single day, but you're not what you look like to you. There's so much more. There's so much brighter. There's so much better for you. Things are gonna change, but it's gonna be fine. I will also tell 9-year-old Symphony that your nightmares aren't real. I know that sounds kind of cliche and kind of weird. Very imaginative person, and at 9 years old, my dreams and nightmares, they would include like some very vivid things. It would just take my mind to such dark places. The clouds will pass. If those things aren't real, as long as you can pray, as long as you can utter the words Jesus, as long as you can get in your corner and, you know, pull it together, you'll be fine. And I love you. I don't think I've ever told myself I love you. So tell 9-year-old Symphony, I love you, girl. Stop saying you're not pretty. What's somewhere you've always wanted to go? I'm pretty sure this is pertaining to like flying out or like vacation wise, and I would say I'm always in the mood to go Las Vegas, but Puerto Rico, like when I was younger, I probably have always said like I want to go to Dominican Republic, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Those are probably the first 2 countries that I like more so started thinking about going to, also because I went to school with a lot of my friends who are Puerto Rican or Dominican, so that's definitely the first place I probably wanted to go. I would definitely say DR, PR.
Modern day, I would say Jamaica, St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands as a whole, and Aruba. Aruba's beautiful. And the Maldives. I saw like one of my favorite YouTube couples went to the Maldives for a vacation and put in life on water. It was beautiful.
Oh, this was my Q&A / do my makeup with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I hope you guys really liked my hair. My mom really did her thing. What I was trying to say was she named these locks after me, so these are going to be called the Symphony locks. Okay, I really wanted to be a hater, so we're in the living room now. Close up on the hair. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm actually going to do my lips because I realized I forgot to do my lip routine. Comment what you guys want to see, and I got y'all. See you on the next video.